Dan and Jim back with what we are now calling Power Up Perspectives. So one of the things I saw this week that I want to talk about is defense. We saw in that Finals 2 match at Kettering, we saw the Red Robot playing some risky defense close to that null zone and getting tagged for a lot of penalty points. So Jim, in your experience as a coach thus far, what ways have you found to play maybe some safer or more effective defense than that?
So what we've been trying to do is actually trying to, if we have a defense partner, that we're sending them further downfield past the null zone, coming around the back of the scale.
The other thing we saw is, of course, scale control. And it's going to be all about scale control all season long. We saw a couple new ways that teams were sort of reaching out, branching out to take control of that scale. One of them early in the game, the other late. So first, autonomous mode.
Autonomous mode, I think, is going to be the key to this game. There's going to be an arms race in autonomous mode this year. Week 1, we saw mostly switch autonomouses. It's kind of safe and easy, the same thing you're doing in qualifying. Already in week 2, we saw field crossing scale autonomouses traversing the field behind the switch. We saw even some double cube scale autonomouses trying to take control and seize control of the scale.
And in our Finals 2 match that we just watched, there are not many cubes left on the field. The switch is full, the scales are full, the vaults are getting full. And so I think it's a question of if you can score higher than everybody else, you might be able to take control late in the match and still be able to make a difference.
Yeah, totally agree. How many you can pack onto the scale and optimizing every single one of them to get that higher reaching robots, I think we'll see more of that in the future.
Okay, well, a couple things to think about. We'll see what happens next week.